BassResinator here, and I have an axolotl, and I mixed up, well, first off, I put his eyes in place, and then I want to use amethyst shards, polished stones. All of the stuff that I'm using you can find in my description, so if you're interested in getting some stones like that, look in the description box. But I didn't have any good looking purple colored UV resin, so I used Reese shimmering purple alcohol ink, and I mixed it in there, and it came up with a very pretty shade, I think. And then I thought, and I did his what I call the mud flaps, the gills, and his feet, and then I also had some left over. I made way too much. I thought, man, I'll mix up a little pot like this, almost full. That was too much. Now I want to decorate his head, and I'm going to use tropical glitz and very scary metal flake. And so I've mixed it up, and it looks like this. I got my UV lamp here, and I'm just going to pour it in there in his head. I used Let's Resin UV resin for bonding for the eyes, but this is J. Diction high gloss UV resin. I know it's hard to see. It's hard for me to see in here too. Get out of there. How hard is that for it to come out? It's not like you've been exposed to sunlight or anything. Why are you acting like you're all goopy? I'm going to be using Bondcrafter 1:1 resin for the body. Okay, I'm trying to get that to go into place so it gets all the way up by the mouth. And then let it come back, and as it's coming back, I'll get that in there. Whew! Now, stay. Okay, some stayed up on the mouth. That's cool. That's what I needed. Okay, I'll come back to you when this is ready to start inserting the stones. Okay, so you can see down in there, he's got a shiny purple head. Yeah. Okay, now I've got about 5 ounces of the Bondcrafter resin here. I am not going to worry that there are bubbles in here, because I'm going to put in just a little bit of resin, and then I'm going to put stones in, and then I'm going to take this thing out to the vacuum chamber, and I'll even go out there with the camera so you can see it in action. Come on. And I'll put the rest of this in the vacuum chamber so that it'll be when I pour, after I pull this out of the vacuum chamber, then I'll pour the rest of that and fill the mold. But we got to get some good looking amethyst purple stones here now. Beauty. I love amethyst. There's some real dark ones in here too. I'll position these a little differently shortly. I'm just trying to get some of the better ones in here. Now I know the purple that I used on the UV is not as purple as these stones. I'm thinking by doing that it will highlight these stones more so we can see the beauty of these stones. For the beauty of the stones. There's a couple really pretty ones there, and bigger ones too. Look at this one. Bass. Two more. There's one more good purple one there. Some of these are really white, and that's because amethyst is usually, I'm not going to say harvested, but it's usually taken out of rock, and there's all kinds of other stone around the amethyst. And it's lighter or darker, like a brown type of color. Now there's tons of bubbles, but like I said, by putting it in that vacuum chamber just a little bit, we should bubble those out. Okay, out to the vacuum chamber we go. Push on pause. This is not the most pleasant sound, but it's a rotary vacuum pump, and I have a canister. It's a 5-gallon canister, and I like this one. Some have this gauge on the top of the glass, but I don't like that because if you get a leak, it's no good. So this one goes in right on the side of the canister, and we're right around 30. And look at that. And I'll just let this bubble for about 4 minutes. And this will come up and then it'll go back down, and it'll come up and it'll go back down, and then look like that one is already pretty much cleared. This had little stones in there, so it's got more bubbles to deal with. Okay, I'll see if when it's time to unmold. It's all cured up now. Let's see what we can do. That running it through the vacuum chamber really got rid of the bubbles. Okay, let me get the tail out first. That purple UV resin with the shimmering purple, really pretty. Okay, now, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this out to the kitchen, and I'm going to put soapy water down in here, and that will allow me to get these gill flaps out easier. So I'll be right back. Okay, let me show you how I did this. Look at that purple in the gills stained the mold. Okay, what you do, you get the tail out first, and you loosen the legs, get around here to the front, loosen around on the chin, open that up, put soapy water down in there, put a little bit of soapy water on the backside, and just sit and massage that soapy water, and then pull from the head, and just comes right out. And voila, we have Amy, the Amethystian Axolotl. Are you ready for this? Oh, dun 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 dun. Amy, what you gonna do? I thought those were more purple eyes. They look kind of bluish to me with that purple around it. This is pretty. Let me show you what it looks like sitting on white. Zoom in on that. There you go. Now this purple, get water on my fingers. The purple shimmering causes a really cool effect. There, can you see it in there? I'm gonna have to trim around the bottom here, sand it off so it won't cut, because that right there looked like it was gonna get me. So okay, nice and clear, beautiful amethyst in here, no bubbles, coolness. Purple feet, not quite the same purple, but this and those purples cause these amethyst pieces to just pop. Yeah. This is a collaboration. Axolotls, or axolotls. Erica from Kitschy Kitchen. Say that a couple of times fast. It's not going to come out the same. She organizes this, and we've been doing it a few months, which is really kind of fun because these are fun animals to do. And so I've got the last one I made. I used lapis lazuli, so now I used amethyst. Yeah, what do you think about that, huh? If the sun were up, I'd get more pictures outside, but the sun is not up. In fact, it's midnight 20. Okay, look in the description below the video so that you can see the playlist of all the other artists that are participating in this collaboration. Give them a look-see, let them know. And there's all kinds of, some people use this one, some people use other molds, some people draw, some people sculpt. You know, it's wide open, so anything axolotl. If you are a subscriber of mine, thank you so very much. If you are not, go down there and subscribe right now. It's free. Don't want to sound hostile, but come on now. It's a free thing, and it helps build my channel so that YouTube will go, hey, look at this guy. So more people will be finding out about this channel as well. And all join the family. Speaking of join, this channel does have memberships. If you want to participate that way, just click the join button. The subscriber, click the subscribe button. Right next to it, there's a bell icon. click that if you want to be notified anytime I do something new. Yeah. Amy the Amethystian Axolotl. Last month was Axolotl singing the blues. Now we've got Amy. My little sister's name is Amy. Okay. Stick around. I'll have some parting shots, and when the sun comes up, I will get some with this outside. This very scary metal flake. Whoa. It's like, I should have put that in all these other places, but I didn't know if I could cure it down in here. With a thin layer, I knew I could, but I didn't. I just didn't do it. Okay. Thank you for being here. We'll see you for the next one.